The battle of the adventure-spec Japanese K-cars has reached its absolute peak, especially with both Suzuki and Mitsubishi dropping heavy tech and styling updates. While they both comply with Japan's strict K-car dimensions, meaning they pack standard $660/text cc mild hybrid engines, available in naturally aspirated or punchy turbo trims, and offer rugged 4WD layouts, their design philosophies, doors, and interior vibes couldn't be more different. Here is how the 2026 Suzuki-Hustler stacks up against the 2026 Mitsubishi Delica Mini to help you figure out which tiny titan reigns supreme. Interior and practicality, muddy boots versus premium glamping. Both vehicles maximize space efficiently, but they target different lifestyles. 2026 Suzuki-Hustler. The vibe: utilitarian, functional, and highly color coordinated. Practicality: the Hustler's interior is built to be abused. The rear seats and trunk floor feature a water-repellent, wipe-clean plastic coating. If you throw muddy hiking boots, wet surfboards, or snowy gear in the back, you can literally wipe it down with a towel. Layout: for 2026, Suzuki swapped the traditional handbrake for an electric parking brake, APB, with brake hold, freeing up center console space for extra storage. 2026 Mitsubishi Delica Mini. The vibe: a high-tech, glamping cottage. The interior features a monolithic glass screen layout housing a massive 12.3-inch infotainment display with Google built-in and a 7-inch digital gauge cluster. Practicality: the interior feels like a premium lounge, sporting upscale block pattern sofa-like seats, in premium trims, or soft, water-resistant fabrics. The 2026 update also slimmed down the A-pillars to expand cabin length by an impressive 115 mm, giving it an incredibly airy, open feel. Layout: the rear seats offer a massive range of sliding and reclining adjustments. Furthermore, the height gap when folding the seats flat has been reduced by 30% compared to previous models, making it much easier to use as a mini camper setup. Exterior design: retro utility versus mini defender. While both cars feature an outdoor gear aesthetic, they attack it from completely opposite angles. 2026 Suzuki-Hustler. The Hustler double downs on its retro, toy-like charm. It retains its iconic round headlights and boxy, crossover SUV stance. The new Tough Wild trim amps up the ruggedness with blocky black plastic cladding, an aggressive front grille, and utilitarian roof rails. It looks like a classic rugged tool that wants you to take it off the beaten path. 2026 Mitsubishi Delica Mini. This is a super high roof wagon that effectively looks like a baby Land Rover Defender. It features oversized semi-circular LED running lights that give it an expressive, slightly mischievous face. Combined with Mitsubishi's signature, dynamic shield, grille, chunky 3D Delica lettering stamped across the bumpers, and trekking shoe-inspired alloy wheels, it looks incredibly premium and modern. The door divide. A major practical differentiator is how you get inside. The Hustler uses traditional swing-out doors, making it feel more like a mini SUV. The Delica Mini features power sliding doors, giving it a massive edge in tight parking spaces and family friendliness. Technology and driving dynamics. Because of strict Japanese regulations, both max out at 64 HP in their turbocharged forms, but they handle safety and driving tech with different levels of sophistication. The Delica Mini takes the crown for on-road tech. By integrating active stability control architecture borrowed directly from larger SUVs like the Outlander PHEV, its 4WD system feels incredibly stable and sophisticated on unpaved or icy roads. The Hustler, however, is no slouch. Its dual-sensor brake support 2 system provides elite-tier pedestrian detection and adaptive cruise tracking, making it an incredibly safe urban commuter. The verdict: which is the best practical tiny K car? Choose the 2026 Suzuki-Hustler if you want an active, utility tool. If you genuinely intend to throw dirty gear in the back, prefer the traditional feel of standard car doors, love retro industrial styling, and want a car that wears its plastic scuff guards like a badge of honor, the Hustler is the ultimate micro crossover. Choose the 2026 Mitsubishi Delica Mini if you want the premium glamping lifestyle. If you value cutting-edge cabin tech, like Google integration, require the absolute maximum vertical headroom, want the incredible everyday utility of power sliding doors, and prefer a vehicle that looks like a high-end European mini off-roader, the Delica Mini is the king of the segment. Drivetrain and performance breakdown. Because both are bound by strict K-car laws, their footprints and power outputs are virtually identical on paper. However, how they deploy that power through their respective hybrid setups differs. Engine specs and hybrid systems. The shared ceiling, in their top-tier trims, both use 660 cubic centimeters 3-cylinder turbocharged engines capped exactly at 64 HP, 47 kilowatts. Suzuki's R06A Turbo Plus ISG, Suzuki pairs its engine with an integrated starter generator, ISG. It's an ultra-lightweight mild hybrid setup that focuses heavily on coasting efficiency and silent restarts. The Hustler's curb weight is exceptionally low, 810 to 880 kilograms, meaning those 64 horses feel noticeably peppier off the line. Mitsubishi's BR06 Turbo Plus SM21 motor, the Delica Mini's electric assist motor pushes out a slightly higher peak torque assist. This is crucial because the Delica Mini is a much heavier car, 970 to 1060 kilograms. The turbo model produces 100 nanometers of engine torque at a low 2,400 RPM, which helps mask the extra weight when climbing hills or loaded with gear. Fuel economy, WLTC cycle. Suzuki-Hustler Turbo, 2WD 22.6 km/L, 53.1 mpg. Mitsubishi Delica Mini Turbo, 2WD 19.2 km/L, 45.1 mpg. The takeaway: the Hustler's lighter chassis pays massive dividends at the pump, making it the superior long-distance commuter from a cost perspective. Cabin packaging and seating. Delica Mini, the high roof king thanks to the 2026 redesign that slimmed down the A-pillars and stretched the cabin length by an extra 115 mm, the interior volume is monstrous. Passengers in the back get genuine MPV-level legroom and vertical space. You can easily change clothes inside the cabin or camp out. Suzuki-Hustler, the clever tailgater, it sits lower to the ground overall but offers 180 mm of ground clearance, making it vastly superior for clearing rocky terrain or deep ruts. What it lacks in vertical headroom compared to the Delica, it makes up for with a perfectly flat folding front passenger seat, allowing you to carry extra long items like a 2.5 m surfboard completely inside the vehicle.